Hello. So today LEGO announced that they're cutting 1,400 jobs because their revenue has declined by 5%. So I thought I would do this little quick video to really tell you why I think LEGO's profits have declined and maybe what they could do to improve their profit again. Now, if you've got any ideas, please leave them down below and I'd like to discuss them with you. Maybe if we have some really good ideas, we can get this information back to LEGO and really sort of revitalise their LEGO market. So anyway, as I said, LEGO's profits have fallen by 5% and they're going to cut 1,400 staff. Now they're claiming that this is because basically their company's got so big that it's really difficult to kind of manage such a complex organisation and really kind of move forward. So they're going to kind of streamline it, if you like. Now, they've also said that their profits are actually up in Asia, which I found quite surprising considering the likes of, Lepin in China. I thought they would kind of stifle LEGO's success, but apparently not. Apparently, LEGO says that actually their revenue is falling in their what they call established markets, which I'm assuming is their sort of normal LEGO sets and things in Europe, United Kingdom, and also America. But coming back to Lepin and the LEGO sort of clones for a while, I suppose it is possible that the established markets have fallen in revenue because of these sort of Chinese clones. Now, this brings me really to my first problem with LEGO at the moment, which is the price. Now, actually, this isn't a problem that I've got. I'm happy to pay whatever for a LEGO kit, build it and then sell it or keep it or whatever. But I know a lot of my friends think that LEGO kits are really expensive, and I do have to say that I went into a toy shop the other day to look at the brand new LEGO kits, and one of them I saw was over £130 and it wasn't that big, so it seemed like quite an expensive product. Now, I don't know whether they should reduce the price, but I guess it's possible that if they did reduce the price, more people would buy LEGO kits, so that's one option open to them. And I guess it's also possible that if they eventually beat Lepin in China, their revenue will go up because people won't have a cheap source of, albeit cloned, copied LEGO kits to purchase. Now, I can't really offer a really kind of detailed, insightful reason for why LEGO's revenues are falling, because I'm not a LEGO executive and I'm not privy to all the information that they have, but I can tell you why I think LEGO's revenues have fallen from my personal perspective as somebody who buys and builds a lot of LEGO sets. So first of all, a little background. Actually, I've only been an adult fan of LEGO for about 5 years. Before then, I built LEGO when I was sort of 12 years old. But about 5 years ago, I bought a LEGO Technic racing car, and after that I built a few more LEGO Technic sets. I built like a Volvo digger and a crane or something as well. Really enjoyed those. But then, to be honest, I felt like LEGO Technic was a little bit stale for me. I then discovered the LEGO Star Wars sets, and it rekindled my excitement for LEGO all over again. But I have to say, 5 years down the line, I am getting a little bit bored again. The LEGO Technic sets are invariably racing cars and sort of building site machinery like diggers and things like that. They're all kind of really quite similar, and aeroplanes and helicopters, things like that. They're all great if you haven't built them before, but there's only so many times that you can build like a helicopter or a car before you really kind of get familiar with the kind of mechanisms that they use. Now, there are a whole load of LEGO sort of sets, themes, that I'm really not interested in at all, like the Ninjago and obviously LEGO Friends and all that. And even some of the LEGO City sets I personally find a little bit boring as an adult fan of LEGO. And I really think that LEGO should be concentrating on the adults, basically, because they're the people with the money, and they're even the people who buy the kind of kits for their children, so they've got to be things that appeal to adults. And in fact, even the LEGO Star Wars sets are becoming a little bit stale now. LEGO are just releasing a brand new Millennium Falcon, which is going to be huge, but it is another Millennium Falcon, and this is at least the third one that I'm aware of. It might even be the fourth or fifth. So I'm not saying that they shouldn't make these Star Wars kits, but maybe they could branch out a little bit more. And actually, I had sort of 3 ideas for LEGO Technic sets, at least, that I thought, they're things that I would buy and build. So firstly, a vending machine. So a Lego Technic set that you could dispense cans of drinks from. You know, obviously they wouldn't be cold, but maybe I still think that would be quite interesting. Or even like a chocolate bar dispensing machine. Another idea I had was a sort of analog clock with all the cogs and things. I think that could be really, really cool, and I would love to build that. And the other idea I had was a kind of almost like a computer, like a sort of mechanical calculator, if you like. I think that would be really interesting, and it would just be a departure from the sort of straightforward cars and vehicles that they manufacture at the moment. Even a fairground ride, like the sort of carousel. I know there was a carousel model, but you know, there isn't at the moment, and I feel like there really is a gap for these kind of really interesting things that would personally appeal to me, and I think they would appeal to other Lego fans as well. So to summarize, I think that Lego really need to diversify a bit, maybe try some new set ideas along the lines of, you know, what I've suggested. Maybe they should run another sort of public competition where people submit designs and they build them. And I think that it's also possible that they need to think about reducing their prices slightly to make themselves a little bit more kind of desirable for the average person, because obviously not everybody can spend £650, which is the price of the latest Lego Millennium Falcon that's coming out. But let me know what you think down below. Do you think I'm right about why Lego isn't doing so great at the moment? And do you have any ideas for sets that you think maybe they should manufacture, or maybe other ideas to improve Lego's fortunes? I'm sure Lego will figure it out. I really hope so, because as I said, I really love Lego. So please, Lego, if you watch this, please rescue your company so that we can continue to make Lego kits forever. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you like Lego reviews, technology, and all things geeky, because that's what I do on this channel. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time for another video.